Namaskar. Welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, I'll show you using mail merge feature of MS Word how we can generate multiple copies of a single document. Usually, mail merge feature is used to generate copies of a single mail or single letter. So, for example, if I take a job application letter and if the content of the letter remains same for applying in other few companies, for example, say I want to apply in 10 different companies and the body of the letter will remain same and the applicant also will remain same. For example, I am applying for the particular job in 10 different companies. So in this case, using mail merge feature of MS Word, I can do it in few minutes. I do not need to do copy paste feature. I do not need to use the copy paste feature. Like I copy once and paste it 10 times or 100 times. So it's not just I can create 10 copies of a original document. I can have 100,000 copies in few minutes using one advanced feature of MS Word, that is mail merge. তো আজকে আমরা একটা জব অ্যাপ্লিকেশন লেটারের মাল্টিপল কপি বানাবো এবং ওটাকে কাস্টমাইজ করব রেসিপিয়েন্ট অ্যাড্রেস দিয়ে, কিন্তু বারবার ওটা পেস্ট করব না, কপি করে বারবার পেস্ট করব না। মেল মার্জ একটা ফিচার আছে, সেখানে 6 স্টেপস আছে। 6 স্টেপস ফলো করলেই আমার অটোমেটিক্যালি 6 or 10 or হোয়াট এভার নাম্বার আমি প্রেফার করব, অতগুলো লেটারের কপি অটোমেটিক্যালি তৈরি হয়ে যাবে। সো লেটস সি হাউ টু ডু ইট। Suppose I want to apply in the post of teacher in different schools, and here I prepared a letter addressing to the principal of one school. But in case if I do not get a call from this school, so I don't want to take a chance and I want to say apply in other schools also with the same content, and the applicant's name address will remain same. Only I need some other copies with other schools' addresses apart from this school also. What I do? Do I type this whole thing again in other pages, or do I just copy it and paste it again and again and change the address of the school? No, I will not do that. What I do, I will use the mail merge feature, and there I find only 6 steps to get my copies ready. For that, I need to have the original content, and in this content, the common portion I am keeping, the rest I am removing, like the recipient's address I am removing. And what else I'll be needing? I'll be needing one address list. So that address list I have to create. I can get it done in Excel also, or Microsoft Access database application is also available. They are also can be created. I had already prepared one Excel address list. I mean, I have already prepared one address list in Excel file, which I have saved it in Excel under Excel application. And in this file, as you can see, the title, the headings are there, and accordingly the content I have entered the school name and address If I need mail ID, contact number, or other things also, I can also add them. Right now, I am having this content in this file, and I have the record of 6 schools. So if this is already saved, or if it is not created, we have to create it. We can create it in Excel, as I said you, or there is one more application of Microsoft Access. There also it can be created. So my address list is ready, and that address list is created in Excel file, and it is saved. It is saved on the desktop with a name add. So the file name is add.xlsx because it's an Excel application file. And as I already told you, that it can be created in Access also. So I am ready with the address list and my one page letter. So using mail merge feature, how multiple copies will be generated? Let's see. The first thing we have to do, we have to click on the mailing tab. In this application, the mailing tab we have to select, and on the ribbon we can see the option start mail merge. Here we find this advanced feature of MS Word under mail merge. So start mail merge we click, and we can see that we can have letters, email messages, envelopes, and so and so. If you click on envelopes, you will get a provision of select the size of the envelopes. But right now we go for letter. And we can also see that few options are not highlighted properly. They are inactive. But when we link that address file with this one page document, this one page letter, so then application letter, one page application letter, then we will find that all these options will be activated and highlighted. So the first step is start mail merge. We can select the options from this ribbon. All these options are here, and there is an easy way out. The last option, step by step mail merge wizard. If we select this last option under this start mail merge, then we get one pane on the right hand side where the wizard will be visible, and that wizard can guide us step by step. So let us do using that itself. It would be very user friendly. So I select the last option, step by step mail merge wizard. On the right hand side I can find the wizard, and these are very user friendly with all instructions written, and we can see this is the first step out of 6 steps. So it is saying starting document, and what kind of document we are working on, that is the letter. So this is fine with us. Then we click on next. Next it is saying how do you want to set up your letter, current document, or you want to open a old document. We can browse it and get it, and or we can start from a template also, and then we create the content. But our content is already ready and it is the current document, so we select this option. Now once this is fine, we go for the next step, select recipients. Now for the recipient list, we use the existing list. As I already mentioned you, it is saved on the desktop, and it is an Excel application, and it is saved with the name add.xlsx. But if it is not ready, we can create it and then come back and do, or we can do it from here also. Type a new list, create, and we get a window, small window. There we can fill in the data. Then when the data will be filled up, we can go for saving the document. And once we save the list, the address list, we find all this address block and all these options will be activated. Similarly, if I also click this option existing list, then click on browse and choose my file that is on the desktop add.xls, this Excel file, open add file. So then I find, since it's an Excel file and by default 3 sheets available, so I have to choose which sheets I'll be choosing. Sheet 1 is fine, and I see my data which I had already typed in, and I can also edit these things also by selecting duplicate, sorting, and see the data source name is coming over here add.xls. If I click on edit, Excel file will be open and I can modify it and save it. But right now this is already done, so I just do OK, and then my this portion you can see address block, these all are highlighted. I can now use the address block from here also, or since I'm using the wizard, I go for the next step. Since I'm following these steps one after another, so I am now in the third step, that is write your letter. Now while writing the letter, I find that common portion is already present. I had already typed, I had already prepared my content. Only one portion is missing, that is the recipient's part. Here whom I am addressing and the address. Like for this particular letter, job application letter, I'll be mentioning the principal or headmaster and then the address. So this I'll be getting it not by typing, okay, by clicking the address block from here. Right hand side also you can choose, or from here also. Let's see from here address block. We can see in this window the address block is coming only with the addresses, not the that whom I am addressing, the principal and the school's name. Okay, so to get them, what I have to do from here, actually more items, from here I can choose one by one, or if you are not doing from here, you can just choose from this insert march field also. So since I'm using the wizard, I'm choosing the person. Under person heading I had written the principal, then I go to the next line and then I choose school name, then in the next line I choose address. So one by one I have to do, and I want to do it in the new line. So what I am right now doing, I'm not closing it, I am entering everything together side by side, and then at the end I separate them in different lines. So I close it, all are inserted. So address after address, city will come in the new line, state will come in the new line, and country. Now if I find the color is little different, not black, or font size is not same, I just select all of them together and get the same size and color black, and my letter is ready. Although here I can just see the name of the schools are coming in this way, but if I go for the next two steps, I'll find my copies are ready automatically. So the next step is preview your letter. Okay. So before getting the final copy, we can get the preview. And in preview also, all 6 copies cannot be seen together. Here, according to the record numbers, this is recipient 1 for school. Then if I click on this button, second school, this can also be visible from mailing, and here the preview result, say record 2, record 3, like that. And the final step, that is the complete the merge or finish and merge. complete the merge or finish and merge. So in finish and merge, I can see two options. If you want hard copy, click go for print option. But if you want soft copy, so then you, what we have to do, we have to click this button. In After clicking this option, and when we finally do OK, then we will be getting another new document. This, remember, this is a one-page document. I'm just showing you. This is a not multiple page document with the content written only once. I'm just zooming it so it can be visible. This is just a one-page document. If I go for view 2 pages, so here actually there is only one page. But now if I go for edit individual letter and I'm going for all, so that in new document all 6 records will be coming in 6 different pages in the format of letter. Let's see. I just go for OK. So you can see that all 6 pages are coming in a new document. Let's zoom in and see what are the contents coming. So we can see the common portion is coming as it is. I have not copied and pasted. Word has just copied and pasted it. And the schools' names are changed. This is Birla High School. This is Delhi Public School as per the address list I have provided with the mail merge. Those records were saved in Excel. So these are now merged with that one-page document, and automatically the copies are generated. Here I have got only 6 copies because I had 6 records. If I would have 600 records in Excel, so I could get 600 copies also easily with very less time, with almost no time, you can say. So this is a very useful feature of MS Word. And with this, you can generate multiple copies of same document with your own witty thing. তো এইভাবে আমরা একই লেটারের অনেকগুলো কপি বানাতে পারি। কোথাও কাস্টমাইজ করে, যদি কিছু কাস্টমাইজ করারও না থাকে তাহলেও ইন্টেলিজেন্টলি আমরা অ্যাড্রেস বুক একটা লিঙ্ক করে, বাট কোনো কিছু অ্যাড না করে যদি কমপ্লিট মার্জ করি, তাহলে সেম ডকুমেন্টের n নাম্বার অফ copies আমরা generate করতে পারি in few minutes without doing pasting again and again, pressing the button. So I hope this will help you in your professional life. Thank you for watching. We meet in the next video.